Hey, just a quickie here today on RB's Toy Box. We're going to take a look at the different franchises represented here in the Toy Box. Stay tuned. All right, first and foremost here in RB's Toy Box, we have Star Trek, of course. If you watched any of RB's Toy Box, you know that we've got pretty decent size Star Trek memorabilia. Everything from going down and through the entrance of the toy box here, going literally up 2 stories up the wall on both sides, and then up here behind me with the other toys that we've got. Playmobil play sets, obviously the different ships, different points of memorabilia that just go all the way down and through and on this whole back wall. So one of the favorite things that I like to collect, of course, is the Star Trek stuff. The other major things that I have, and I'm going to try to hit as many of them as I can here, but my next one over here, just going around the room, is going to be, if I can get it in frame, is naturally, you guys guessed it, Lost in Space. Now, with I don't have a ton of stuff for it, but I do have several of the Matchbox cars over here, if you want to call them that. And then, of course, the big guy here that I can't remember whether I made a video on him or not, but he came in. The remote was missing. I took him apart, updated all the LEDs, and made it with a remote control. So it's a pretty cool little thing. Coming across the top of here, of course, is the different He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. With both the Little People Pops represented as well as the original Mattel playset, just to give it a little bit of variety. Not a big collection, but a little piece just to give me a nice little taste. As we move around the room over here is the Ghostbusters franchise. I have a few shelves full of it, along with, of course, the Proton Pack up here. This is the big one that I made so many videos on. And I have a couple of other ones that are for Angelia and Lori when we go out. And I've got the uniform, I've got the play sets, all of the play sets that have to deal with Playmobil. And then several of the other characters as well. Also have a couple of ghost traps down here. And, of course, an extra one of these right over here. So, a few things represented over here. If we go down a little bit further, we'll try to see if we can see this right here. I have one of my favorite movies represented here, which is the Black Hole. Now, I have several pieces here with the Black Hole. Many of them are collectible, including the Super 8s and 16mm preview reels or sizzle reels that they put out. Really nice condition on those. And then I have several of the Cars playset items here, both for the large tractor trailer track set, remote control, die cast, and several of the little cars as well. Those are a lot of fun. I also have represented on this back wall over here, Batman. If we look at Batman over here, we've got several of the collector's cars. This one is a special edition that they released for the fall convention over there for Funko. And then a couple of other small pieces. I also have the little Batman television over in the other room as well. And then I guess we have a record here of, Batman's greatest hits or something, I don't know. And then I got a toy collection back there, or a little book that has that in there, and then of course the Black Series over here. So that was kind of cute. Coming across this next shelf right here, I've got James Bond, different movie cars, Matchbox, Playmobil, playset, everything in that little section here, which is kind of nice. I also have my little collectible Pistoli here. This I picked up at a convention. It is a play gun, totally die cast, but it is a wonderful replica. It is absolutely accurate to the nth of the original Nambi 2. So it's kind of cool on that, and then several of the Matchbox cars. Come over a little bit further, and we're going to get into Pity the Fool with A-Team. Don't, again, have a ton of stuff from the A-Team, but I got enough to make a shelf worth. So I got the DVD collection over here, and then a Playmobil playset and a couple of other pieces here, including Viewmaster reels and things like that. Going over here in the corner, as you can see right there, is my Back to the Future play sets. I have several of them, including the truck and then the Lego car assembled. That's a pretty cool little build. And then I'm going to be working on a second edition for the Back to the Future 2 and 3 DeLoreans, which you can do too, by the way, because the price on the DeLoreans have come down so much. You can pick them up for $25 for the Playmobil play sets, and then get the different wheel sets and stuff and make all three. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. Also have represented down on this corner here the Magnum PI play set, Knight Rider play set. I also have down here several pieces for the Dukes of Hazzard. Smokey and the Bandit. Coming over here is, let's see if I can get down there, the Munsters, Wizard of Oz. We come around over here and pan down. We will also see that I've got a few pieces for the Jurassic Park. Brain went blank there for a second. I also have 2010 A Space Odyssey. What a wonderful movie that is. Now, kind of in between and everywhere else, I've got little things like, you know, over here with the Star Trek, and I have some Star Wars pieces over here, and then, you know, a couple of little assorted pieces over here in the corner. So I have other movie related memorabilia kind of here and there, and you know, maybe I didn't mention one. Also have Iron Man over here in the corner as well. Over here in that corner. Battlestar Galactica naturally right here. Scooby-Doo franchise up here. Voltron up in here. And of course you've seen several videos on all of these different play sets, including some of the recent videos that we're making on Battlestar Galactica, the eBay jackets, and the uniform type stuff. I'm going to go over into the retro room real quick and show you the back section here. Not really movie related memorabilia back in the retro room as much, but I do have the Star Wars section back here with the different helmets and Millennium Falcon and you know, lightsabers. I think I made a quickie little video on that little guy right there, which is so cool. And then of course BB-8. Woo, BB-8 down there. And then I've got quite a few of the R2-D2s as well. And then of course Han Solo, I have a couple versions of that as well. And then several different, you know, accessory pieces that go along with that. So again, just kind of a walk around the movie related stuff that I've got here. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got some Harry Potter items over here. This was my anniversary present right here. This wonderful sword. And then I've got the sorting hat up here. And then there's some other stuff. Now, you may have seen in one of my videos down where we expanded into the garage. And in the garage area, there is a whole pop section along with all of my car related items, just regular Matchbox cars and die-cast, NASCAR, all of that's represented down there. But naturally in the pop collection, you're going to find a lot of the movie memorabilia down there as well. I have all of the Indiana Jones stuff, Gilligan's Island, a bunch of Disney stuff. So several specific movies represented down there as well. So I hope you enjoyed this quickie little tour around RB's Toy Box with the movie related or television related memorabilia, which is a large portion, of course, of RB's Toy Box. We'll see you soon.